the simplicity of Singleton. This mailbox, well, it's not just a mailbox. It's an exact copy of this house. This is the time that the people around here have got on their hands. They got the time to replicate their house in their mailbox because they want their mail to feel at home. Good on you guys. Look at that. One more time. They've even got the arches the exact same mil apart. I tell you what, if I was a bit of mail going into that box, or even a bit of junk mail going into that box, I certainly would feel like part of the family. Here's another local mailbox. He calls himself Tom. And now he has spoken to the mailbox up the road and he's not happy. He's not happy at all. And we actually took the time to interview a piece of mail that had actually been to both mailboxes. It's what we commonly call junk mail. And I must say it wasn't real happy. Here he is. Now I guess you can see why. He looks pretty darn weathered and torn. After speaking to my colleague William Marr, he sort of agreed with me that it's not fair that, you know, one bit of mail can survive and the other bit will die just because this family hasn't taken the time to replicate their household and make room. Because like me and William decided that we wanted to say good on you Australia for making your mail feel at home, but unfortunately we can't say it anymore after seeing this mailbox. But you never know, later on in the day we might find some more credible mailboxes. Good on you guys. Here we are at another local mailbox. Now this mailbox has refused to talk to us because it is working for the government services. It's what we call jail mail. Once you go in, there is no way anyone's going to get you out of there unless you've got a really good solicitor and they go and talk to the owners and try and persuade them to let you out. So, I mean, it may be a good thing to say good on you Australia for having jail mail, but personally, me and William have decided we don't like it. We certainly like the household situation a lot more because it's much more welcoming, and unfortunately the poor old mail doesn't get to decide which box it goes into. So, my heart goes out to the jail mail. Good on you guys. Now you can't actually see this mailbox very clearly, but in a couple of moments it is going to come out for an interview. It is the anti-foresting mailbox. It doesn't let the trees get cut down. It has told us that it has in the past changed itself to the trees to stop the loggers getting in there and doing the forestry work. So one moment and we'll have a chat to him. Here he is. He calls himself Henry. But he has actually said he's not going to say any words except that he only for the sake of this interview and to get his cause across is talking to us today or letting us see him. He has said that nature is the most important part of a mailbox's life and he is secure away from the storms and all that sort of thing, so he doesn't care what he looks like, it's what it's about. This mailbox name is O Buddha, how Gooda. Now he comes from a Buddhist temple originating actually in BC, so the Buddhists are before Christ. Heard a little bell ring when I said that because it is oh so true. He didn't want to say too much this afternoon because it is against his religion, but he would just like to share with us that he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, and he can dance all night and he's not on anything. Good on you guys. This fancy little mailbox here it's kind of stating the obvious in my mind, but just in case the postman didn't realise that this is the mailbox, they've written mail on it for him. Like, isn't that nice? Just in case he was thinking, where is the mailbox? What is that white thing? They've written mail on it. Good on you guys, helping out the posties. And for no apparent reason, they've put a couple of wheels next to it. It's certainly something that we do see around towns like this. We see a lot of wheels in front gardens and they're often painted white. Now I don't know if that is to assist the mailbox in a getaway if it feels the need to leave. Or in this situation, maybe it's there to assist the front fence when it feels that its time at this property is up and it wants to go. Good on you guys for assisting the mailman and assisting the front fence in leaving. This is what we call the Ned Kelly mailbox. Basically, it's an outlaw, and it chooses not to empty itself. As you can see, it's quite full to the top, so no postman's going to try and put any more mail in its mouth because it may attack it, rob it, we don't know. But Ned Kelly, you know, they call him a local hero, but at the end of the day, he was an outlaw. But I guess they were trying to go in with the theme of the house on this one, if you notice. It's certainly not an upmarket house. but there is potential, and that may start, the potential may start if they actually change the goddamn letterbox, or empty it. Start emptying your mailbox, guys. Now, this mailbox here is a very nice mailbox, but it so happens to be one of the most lonely mailboxes in Singleton, and I'll show you why. Now, it just so happens to be because they remembered to build the mailbox, they remembered to build the shed, they remembered to even put the cement in for the driveway, but by God, in Singleton here today, they have forgotten to build the house. Good on you guys, living in a shed, living out in the open. Where's the bloody house? You can't live in a mailbox. This is a common style mailbox, but it's the first one we've seen in Singleton today. And probably the greatest thing, and the thing I appreciate most about this actual type of mailbox, is it's all about recycling. They've gone and got the old milk barrel and they've gone, hey, this ain't going to be used as a milk barrel anymore because those days are long since past. Let's turn it into a letterbox. I mean, I have no idea where the idea came from, like who said, hey, look, you know, milk goes in that, but why not start putting, you know, plain sheets of paper in there when people send them to us? And once again, they've put mail on it for the assistance of the postman. Good on you guys. Now, this was a tradition started, if you're popular in Singleton, you know, they say double-decker bus, but this is a double-decker mailbox. So if you're really popular, you get 2 levels for your mail. Now, you'll notice the top level, a little more rusted than the other. If you can see it on camera, it says addressed mail only. Now, that's to say, if it's unaddressed, put it in the bottom one. If it's got an address on it, which, I mean, what's the poster going to do? Go around to all these places and then go, well, I've got quite a wealth of unaddressed mail at the moment. I'll just take it around to this number and whack it in the bottom one because it doesn't say addressed mail only. Good on you guys, the double-decker mailbox. I personally sent some mail to this address just because I knew a little naked boy was going to be holding it, and that's what my mail's about. Giving it to little naked boys. Don't tell the police, I may be arrested. Here we are today at probably the most well-known mailbox in Singleton. It happens to be laying down having a rest this afternoon. Now, not many mailboxes actually get the opportunity to rest like this one, having a nice relax in the sunshine. Good on you guys for letting your mailbox have a rest, because not many people do that, and they do the hard yards. I mean, they're out there in the sun, or, you know, rain, hail or shine every day, collecting information for you. Good on you. We've taken the piss out of quite a few mailboxes here in Singleton today, and I get home to our house in 27 York Street really only to realise that our mailbox ain't that crash hot, and we probably, you know, don't deserve to be let to do the things we've been doing to other people's mailboxes today. Our mailbox actually has been the home of many a huntsman. Probably the greatest characteristic. I'm going to go inside now and actually watch a bit more of our film. So thanks for your time, guys. This film's been brought to you by William and Kelly Marr. The ideas, the speech and everything was completely corresponded by the two of us before it was put on film. Good on you guys.